collective, for the people in this room right now. So there's a group of us. There's a group of us that is working too hard. And we're working too hard because we want to manifest something so bad. We want to manifest something so bad. We want to, like, we can almost feel it with our hands. It's like, if I just do this, if I can just get my hands on this resource, or if I can just perfect my practice, or if I can do better, or if I just grind, or if I just do X, Y, and Z, I'll have this thing. Right? But it's like, no matter how hard we work, it's no matter how much time we put into it, no matter how much like effort we put into mastering this thing, we're not seeing the results. Right? But we're not seeing the results because we're not making room to receive the results. We have the High Priestess in reverse, but this really just feels like the Dark Divine, right? This is, you know, like, in order for something to be born, there needs to be an open space. There needs to be nothingness to be there, right? There needs to be the zero. There needs to be the circle and darkness, so that light, so that this new thing can be birthed through this place, right? And we have so many circles here. The last two cards, we have the World card and the Wheel of Fortune, 2 circles, 2 portals, right? Leave a black circle. I know there's a black circle if this message is resonating, right? Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, right? This is like, and this isn't a call to like stop working. This isn't a call to stop working and to stop doing the things that you want to do, or the things that you're passionate about, or even building the habits that you know need to be in place so that this thing, so that this star card can make it into your reality, right? Right? This is just do less. This is just do a little bit. Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles. This is a little bit of information and a little bit of work. A little bit of information, a little bit of work. I'm hearing an hour. I was going to say 2 hours, but they said 2 hours is pushing it. If you can just dedicate 1 hour a day to helping manifest this thing, that's all you really need. Right? But like what some people, somebody's doing 3, 4, 5, 6 hour shifts of trying to manifest this thing, right? And what they're really doing is they're manifesting the energy of lack. They're not sitting in a place where they're able to receive, and they're stressing about something. And they really want this new emotional abundance. There's an emotional attachment here, and it's so strong. Another page, Page of Wands, right? But again, it's the mental stress. It's the mental anxiety. It's not feeling like you are enough, or not feeling like you are enough. Right? I don't have it. I'm hearing I don't have it. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. I'm not enough. I keep sensing I'm not enough. Right? I'm not enough. In order to really have this thing, I need to be different. In order to really have this thing, I need to change. In order to really have this thing, I got to do X, Y, and Z before the thing gets here. But the truth of the matter is, the thing is already being given to you. It's just not here yet. The gift is already yours. This ain't an Amazon package, babes. It's not an Amazon package. You ain't got 2-day shipping on this. I'm sorry. The divine don't work that way. Right? But you over here checking your notifications, you checking your email, you checking your front porch, you're checking your mailbox 3, 4, 5, 6 times a day. Once is okay. Once is okay. You can check it once. But anything more than that, girl, be for real. You're just stressing yourself out for the sake of stressing yourself out. Right? It will be given to you. It's already been given to you. What if you know for a fact, without a shadow of a doubt, it's going to appear on your doorstep? What if you know without a shadow of a doubt that it's going to appear on your doorstep? Would that change? Right? Because the Page of Wands is saying you just got to wait for it to come. The Page of Wands is it's impatient, but once the thing arrives, the thing is ready to take it on. Right? This page is looking at these 2 portals, these 2 circles, these 2 everlasting things, right? The Page of Wands is looking at the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. But the Page of Wands is so young. They're so bright-eyed. They're so eager. They want it so bad. They're so passionate. Right? But what are they looking at? They're looking at the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. This is Jupiter and this is Saturn. This is nothing but wisdom and a lot of experience. Saturn works in 7-year cycles. 7 years. I'm not sure what Jupiter cycles works in, but I know that the cycles ain't it's probably at least a year. No tea, no shade. I need to do the research to understand, you know what I mean, what Jupiter cycles are like. But this card, we have the representations of all the fixed signs. Right? What is it? Who is on here? This is Aquarius. This is the water bearer. This is the eagle. Who's the eagle? Who is the eagle? It's all the fixed signs, girl. Because they're represented on this card, right? This is the mountain goat. This is the mountain goat with the wings. This is the lion. This is the sphinx, and the eagle must be Scorpio, because Scorpio was a scorpion. But it's also an eagle. It's also an eagle because all the fixed signs are here, right? But that's at least a year. It takes the girlies at least a year for us to get through all of the fixed signs. What if you had to wait a year? If you had to wait a year, you would forget about it. You would. No tea, no shade. If you had to wait for a year for this thing to come through, you would forget about it. You would occupy your time with something better. I received a lesson about abundance the other day. You know, if you believe in the Bible, you know what I mean? If you're a Bible reader, this may or may not resonate. But this is what it was. There was, you know, the sneaky snake that was in the Garden of Eden that convinced Adam and Eve to eat on the apple. The whole lesson was that in the Garden of Eden, there was an abundance of food. There was an abundance of trees that Adam and Eve could eat from. But the little sneaky ass snake came around, and the sneaky ass snake was like, you know, but this tree. You know, they had every other tree in the world. And that's kind of what, like, you know, temptation is. Temptation will make you ignore all of the things that you have. It will make you ignore all the things that you could be doing. It will make you ignore the abundance that is surrounding you in order to focus on the one thing that you do not have. It's tricky. Temptation is tricky, girl. She's a tricky girl. She's tricky. She's tricky. You know what I mean? What else? What else? Hierophant in reverse. I'm not sure if anybody in here is practicing Ramadan, but this could be a sign to fast and to give up something that you want, or give up something that you want, something that you like, and something that you have right now, just to learn that discipline about like what it's like to live without things and how to occupy your time, your energy, and your spirit when you have to go without. When you have to go without. Five of Pentacles. Can't make this shit up. What else? What else? You have two more cards for this deck. Yes. This is it. It's really the message. It's really the message. This could be somebody focusing on, hey Ann, how you doing, my love? This could be somebody focusing on the lack of collaboration, the lack of relationships, or the lack of people they're receiving support from. Is what I'm hearing, especially with the Five of Pentacles. This is about support. This is about receiving. Something about this King of Pentacles, it also feels like changing your perspective, right? With the Eight of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. Again, Four of Cups is focusing on the things you do not have. This is focusing on the things that you do not like, so that you can actually, because you're ignoring the things that you do have. You're ignoring your blessings. You're ignoring the abundance that's around you. I'm hearing you're ignoring your imagination and your ability to create the reality that you're looking for. Eight of Wands in reverse, flip the script. Going back to this King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles, whoever it is that we're like, I'm hearing somebody's begging. They're like begging and pleading, or they're like fixated on like the frustrating of not having. The King of Cups is coming through to say, if you were actually to receive the thing that you wanted today, one of two things would be true. If you were actually to receive the thing that you wanted today, you wouldn't have worked for it. And so you wouldn't be completely able to receive it and to appreciate it. That's one group of y'all. If you got everything that you wanted today, you wouldn't have worked for it, so you wouldn't be fully able to appreciate it. Right? And that's also what fasting and lack will teach us. It will really teach us like the truth about appreciating the things that we do have in gratitude, right? The other part of you, the other group of you, the other side of some of y'all, if these other people actually gave you the thing that you wanted, or the thing that you're asking them to give you, if they give you the support or the thing that you're begging for, it wouldn't be up to your standard anyway. It wouldn't be up to your standard anyway. It would be half-assed. It would be half-assed. And who wants half-assed help? Who wants half-assed emotional support? Who wants half-assed love or affection? You don't want somebody to give you something because you're begging and asking it for it. You want somebody to give you something because they want to give it to you. Just out of without you asking. Just out of the generosity and kindness of their heart. Yes. Thank you for the gifts. We have another group. If that message hits you, drop me a heart emoji. Drop a heart emoji, please and thank you.